Welcome to World War II Chronicles, a weekly tribute to America's fighting men and women in commemoration of the Second World War. These programs are narrated by Ed Herlihy and are based on the news broadcasts of the war period from the recorded sound collection of the National Archives in Washington, D.C.
Unconvinced by the bravery of black troops in the First World War, the U.S. Armed Forces were again reluctant to admit African Americans at the start of World War II. However, under increasing public pressure, the Army Air Corps set up a combat training center for blacks in Tuskegee, Alabama.
Like many other American colleges, Tuskegee Institute in Alabama has been graduating qualified flyers for some time. The United States Army Air Forces stationed at Tuskegee's fields hold classes on the campus to teach the fundamentals of ground school.
Tuskegee's first class of airmen graduated in March 1942, but were not sent overseas until April 1943, when they were designated the 99th Pursuit Squadron in North Africa. Due to the Armed Services policy of segregation, the fighter squadron was all black, but the bomber groups they escorted were not. The Tuskegee Airmen achieved distinction in the aerial assault of the Italian island of Pantelleria in June 1943.
The press wires this week carried the story of the first Negro flyers to see action in this war. The Negro squadron helped bomb Pantelleria and Lampedusa into surrender.
It was never easy for these men. They were pioneers, and no pioneer has it easy. They fought lies, they fought heartbreak, and they won. Now they fight the enemy on his own soil.
3 more all-black squadrons were added to the 99th to compose the 332nd Fighter Group, which never lost a bomber to enemy fighters. The performance of the Black Eagles would help persuade the U.S. government that discrimination had no place in the armed forces. I'm Ed Herlihy. Join me next time for World War II Chronicles.
World War II Chronicles was produced by the American Veterans Center and Radio America in cooperation with the National Archives. To listen to more episodes, subscribe on iTunes or visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org. We need your help to keep the legacy of our World War II generation alive. Visit AmericanVeteransCenter.org to make a donation to support World War II Chronicles and the ongoing work of the American Veterans Center.